What's up, guys? So we haven't done a Wake Up Carlsbad video recently, so let's go ahead and jump into that. So let's get started. So we're on this right here. So Rich Numerous shares this. We're gonna read the article after reading those two comments. So Rich Numerous shares this from the Coast News. Encinitas breaking a settlement deal was reached on Friday between State Senator Cathrine Blakespear and four Encinitas residents in a breach of contract and free speech lawsuit that arose after the lawmaker blocked several critics on her Facebook page last year. Diane B writes she's better not start blocking people again. And then Stephen Golden obviously writes this saying corrupt Catherine. In the news again, do better, voters. Don't believe a single word that Diane B and Stephen Golden say. They're horrible people. They're pure evil. Just gonna read the article. So Blakespear settles free speech contract lawsuit with residents by Jordan Ingram September 4th of this year. So far, 469 people have read this article, but I'm number 470 of reading this to you guys. And then other people reading it on their own. I always read it to you guys. A settlement, I always read articles to you guys. You know that in comments, right? You know, that post, right? I always read this to you guys. Yeah. A settlement has been reached between State Senator Cathrine Blakespear and four Encinitas residents in a breach of contract and free speech lawsuit that arose after the lawmaker blocked several critics on her Facebook page last year. Sources close to the parties confirmed to the Coast News. Details of the agreement were not available as terms of the deal are confidential, but the Coast News learned both parties reached a resolution to the 15-month legal dispute after entering mediation on September 1st. In response to the Coast News' request for comment, plaintiff Gavin Walsh confirmed the reports of a settlement agreement. Indeed, we intended a lengthy mediation session on Friday and did reach a settlement. Walsh said, I expect Miss Blakespear will soon have a comment on the matter. Until that time, I'd prefer not to say anything else. Blakespear and her aides did not immediately respond to the request for comments. The Coast News will update this developing story as more information becomes available. Walsh was one of the four plaintiffs' lawsuit against Blakespear last September, accusing the first-term state senator of violating a previously signed settlement agreement by issuing a bad faith apology and paying $5,000 fee using her campaign funds rather than her personal finances. The original settlement arose after the plaintiffs alleged Blakespear had violated their constitutionally protected free speech rights by blocking them from participating on her then mayoral Facebook page. Blakespear's campaign has long characterized the lawsuit as an ongoing politically motivated attack. Per court records, negotiations began after the residents filed a notice of an appeal on April 3rd in the 4th District Court of Appeal in response of Blakespear's anti-SLAPP victory in May that awarded her more than $120,000 in attorney fees. The court's anti-SLAPP order was wrongly decided, and it is inconsistent with the facts that the free order was punitive. In my opinion, it hurts innocent people and families. Plaintiff's attorney Carla DeMar previously told this Coast News, quote, my clients have filed a notice of appeal and they have good grounds for doing so, end quote. In May, Cal Matters reported that Blakespear had opened a legal defense fund raising money from interest groups to help with costly litigation that had dragged on for 15 months. From January 1st to June 30th, Blakespear's funds has received donations totaling over $100,000, including a $15,000 loan from her own campaign, $45,596 in non-monetary contributions, legal services from the California Democratic Party, and the donations from longtime supporter San Diego property giant Jerry Rangels of R&V management, $5,000, dialysis and healthcare services. Davida Incorporated, $10,000. Pachanga Band of Indians, $5,500. And other labor and healthcare groups. David Snyder, attorney and executive director of the First Amendment Coalition, previously told the Coast News that such legal fees involving the social media pages of political figures are becoming increasingly common, describing it as an evolving field of law. In April, the U.S. Supreme Court agreed to consider a pair of cases involving public officials blocking their constituents on social media platforms, including one from Powell Unified School District. The High Court will not hear the new cases before the fall. So basically, what I want to get at is that so basically what I want to get at here is that, look, if she did block people on Facebook, guess what? It's for good reasons, because she was being harassed. And that's totally okay. Okay. So it's not against the law for even a politician, whether you're a mayor, now, state senator, councilman or councilwoman, no matter your position in the political field, whether it's on your political Facebook page or political Instagram page or Twitter, or it's your personal pages on the social media platforms, if that political individual is blocking you, they simply because they feel that you're harassing them, and that to stop it is to block them. So that's why. It's nothing to do with anything else. It all has to do with the fact that, look, she's blocking people because she knows that people are she's being harassed. And by the way, on 2 Facebook pages right now that they claim are political pages, they are harassing me. They are harassing Corey still. They're harassing. They're violating social media's community guidelines by doing all this. They're violating it all. So they're violating the community guidelines of Facebook by posting disgusting things about me, disgusting things about Cathrine Blakespear, about Corey, about Priya, about Teresa, about Sarah Lawson Rummer, about Todd Gloria. And the list just goes on and on and on and on and on, right? My friends that are not in the political field, but that are also supporters and citizens. So it's like, it's really frustrating to see that this is happening. And I very much am like so proud of Cathrine Blakespear for standing up for herself and being like, look, I'm gonna block you now because you're being mean and you're violating the social media community guidelines. So it doesn't matter whether it's like in this case, in this video, whether it's Cathrine Blakespear's mayor of Encinitas Facebook page, or whether it was her personal Facebook page or just like Cathrine Blakespear on it. It doesn't matter if it's her personal page or if it's her work page. It does not matter. She's gonna block you. Okay, you know why, right? So when it's just like when anybody else blocks you on social media, it's because you're making disgusting posts about them. You're making disgusting videos about them. And so it's really hard to wrap that around our heads, right? Sometimes. And so, and when all these people make these videos and make these, because people have been making videos about me, people in the neighborhood have been, so many people, you know who I'm talking about, right? Right. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. Because Steven's wife is not telling the truth about a lot of people in the neighborhood. She doesn't want to hear it, but I don't care. So I'm not talking about Pete anymore. I'm talking about Pete. I don't care. I'm gonna continue talking about Pete and Melody. So anyway, when Pete made those videos about me, when he made those when him and his friends over at those 2 other addresses made those videos about me and made those accounts and stuff like that, like it's it's frustrating, and it hurts my reputation. And I'm as of today, as of what happened with that kid on the bike, I'm done calling the police. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. I cannot take it anymore because the police don't want to believe a word I say, right? They're saying, "Oh, he's ready to play with a mask on." That's not terrorizing. Yeah, he was terrorizing me. You know what I'm saying? So that kid on his bike, he was terrorizing me, and so that's what you got. That's what this police need to understand is that what all these individuals in the neighborhood are doing to me personally right now for the last few months or so now straight, right, is clear terrorizing and harassment and bullying and making me feel unsafe. Like, I'm sorry, but it does make me feel unsafe and uneasy. And again, I can't go live for a while because I'm afraid that I go live, and next thing the comments come in, which is like that's like probably like it's always not until like like 50 minutes in the video, then comments start rolling in. It's normal right now for me for my lives, but um, you know, once I get a few thousand subscribers, and the comments will come in like right, people start watching right when I go live, but the comments roll in, and you know, it's Pete, it's the other individuals over there, those two addresses. So making videos, and it's just the thing is like what these individuals are doing is pure harassment and pure bullying, and it needs to be stopped. What they're doing is a crime. You know what I'm saying? And when Melody took my cans in when we were up in Oregon, and I saw that, that's not, she wasn't being, Melody Henderson, she wasn't being friendly one iota. Not at all. She was not being friendly whatsoever. She brought them in to be a jerk, okay? Because she had no permission, okay? Because of who these individuals are, yeah. And she has no permission cutting people's hedges either. So I am so fed up with the police not believing a word I say, and I'm glad I'm saying it now because look, the police and Steven's wife need to understand something. All of these individuals are creepy as all get out. They're not nice. That's cool. Tell me all you want. Yeah. Okay. Tell me all you want. That, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna that once you get to know somebody, you like them. Because here's the thing, it's frustrating because I live here for the rest of my life. This is my house legally for the rest of my life, and so you know, and also I have to be good on the internet because from here on out, because if I'm not, then I have to, I cannot be a part of the center anymore, which will suck, because the plan is I'm the ambassador still forever. Number two, when I get my driver's license, being front desk volunteer, will be, I'll get a new badge, I'll get a new badge, get another badge, right? They'll say ambassador and then slash front desk volunteer. So, right now it's just ambassador, and this badge means the entire world to me. And so that's still on the table when I get my driver's license and I get to drive our car, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of like I also want to be able to, as much as it was fun to march with Pilgrim Church last year, this year, I would like to march with my center as of next year for San Diego Pride. I really, really want to because that would mean the world to me. That would mean the world to me. So, I would love to do that. I would love to do that because I have fun marching with them. I really do. Um, and so that would mean the entire world to me to do that because, it's just it was just me and the whole universe to me to do that. So I really wish that people would just like leave me alone and stop harassing me and stuff because, I can't go live right now. And I'm gonna keep on that promise to you guys because it hurts that I can't go live. I want to go live. I'm still trying to figure out how to like delete videos that are already posted on here, off of my computer to free up space, you know what I'm saying? So I still need to figure out how to do that. And that's why I go live the majority of the time, more so right now, because I have to figure all that out. But guess what? I'm still figuring that all out. And so I really hope that, um, you guys understand that, right? So it sucks. But yeah, I mean, the posts that go on and on, honestly, are just all about hate when it comes to us Democrats here in California. And to blame Cathrine Blakespear, to blame me, to blame a lot of other people. It's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, so if you haven't already, go check out my new song. Okay. Called Creeper Part 1. So check it out. And then, breaking news, suspects of vandalizing my property. And then, the address of Boy Mancer TikTok accounts, and then, I had Rainbow Flag, my trash cans, new rule for Halloween. And my new rule for Halloween, again, I mean it. I'm serious. So we'll go over that in another video. But I just want to talk about that. Because which we'll go over that. Let's go on like Amazon right now. Or Spear Halloween if they're, I don't know. So let's do that in the next video. But anyways, don't be hating on her because she's a nice person. And then there's 2 events coming up this weekend that I'm super pumped for. And so, to get the first is the Tara Lawson Rummer, and then the next day is going to be Teresa Costa. So I am super pumped about that. It's their kickoff events, kickoff campaign. So I'm super excited. So I'm super excited that one of my friends is gonna pick me up and take me, and afterwards drop me off at home. So I'm like super excited about that. I mean, I'm not gonna say her name for her privacy and safety reasons. So yeah, I mean, again, my whole thing is that these individuals, every single one who's harassing me, and Teresa, Priya, Corey, Catherine, Todd, Gloria, Tara Lawson, or everybody, stop. Because why the continuance, right? Sharing my videos and then saying something of that. A picture was taken of me. Don't know who it is still. That's, we don't know who it is still. So it's like, and then calling me a lurker, calling me, a protagonist and all this kind of stuff, calling me angrier or whatever. And then today, Steven's wife said, "Oh, I'm angry," and asked me, "Why are you so angry all the time? Why are you so angry all the time?" Like, stop asking me that. Stop it. So I know she watches my videos because she said it millions of times, and so I stop asking me that question, please. Like, stop, because I have every right to get mad at these individuals harassing me and my friends, my political friends, nonstop. And it's just a never ending cycle. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump on maybe like Amazon and Spirit Halloween and look at some costume ideas. And we're gonna go through costume ideas that have to do with because I was thinking about making that sort of video, and I'm glad I thought about it and decided to do it because I want to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about as far as the costumes go, because of this kid, which I'll show you guys again. Um, so he's wearing a mask. So that's what he looks like. He's wearing black shorts that have the yellow background, yellow like neon with the black stripes. He's wearing black socks, black and white Nike shoes. He's got a truck bike. He's got the holes everywhere. Helmets. He's got a black and white backpack. He's wearing a gray sweatshirt and he's got that mask on. So the reason, I mean, that's the reason why I want for Halloween starting this year to basically, get it in your heads that, no masks, no hiding your face this year. Because if you hide your face, you're a suspect of, you're part of the problem and you're a suspect. You're going to be deemed as a suspect in what's going on my property, and online about me, right? So on the attacks on me, so and on my property. So if you're gonna decide to buy a costume that has like, or your parents are gonna buy a costume, or you buy a costume of, that involves like a headpiece, don't wear it. Please don't wear it. And if you're gonna be like a Spider-Man or a Batman or anything like that, like, and you're gonna wear like those like suits, you know what I'm saying? Those like tight suits. If it's attached to the costume, just don't wear it, and like just tuck it in your shirt. Okay, tuck it in your tuck it in like this. Pretend like this is like the costume, right? Spider-Man or Batman or whatever. And if it's connected to the costume, like if it's connected, just take it and like just tuck it in. Okay, that's fine. Okay, because there should that's how it's gonna be. Okay, because we should not have this going on. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many people going around the neighborhood wearing masks, wearing Halloween type masks, that it's creepy as all get out. I'm not gonna lie, it really is creepy. And so it's very creepy, and it's so because what I'm gonna do next time I see this kid, I am going to hop on my scooter and go chase him down. And remove his mask. And I'm gonna civilly arrest him as well. And wait for the cops to show up to arrest him, because he is terrorizing me, and I need it to stop. And I'll take the mask off of his head, take a picture of him, wait for the cops to arrive, and go from there. Because that kid is indeed harassing me and terrorizing me to no end. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just end this video here. And then we'll talk more about it later, okay? Because we're going to go over costumes and certain costumes that are appropriate and the costumes that are not appropriate. That's fine if you want to be something like really, really scary, but so just don't wear the mask, okay? I'm being serious. So yeah, so that's it for this video. We'll talk more about politics later.